Certainly. Here's a detailed breakdown of cigarettes and their effects on health, the chemistry involved, and the history of smoking. If you're looking for a longer explanation that fits within a 40-minute window, I'll structure it into multiple sections, each focusing on different aspects. 1. What are cigarettes? Definition: a cigarette is a small, cylindrical roll of finely cut tobacco leaves wrapped in paper designed to be ignited and smoked. Components: the main components are tobacco, the dried leaves of the tobacco plant, Nicotiana tabacum, which contain nicotine, an addictive substance. Paper is the outer wrapping, usually made from thin, bleached paper. Filter: many modern cigarettes have a filter at the end, often made from cellulose acetate, which is supposed to reduce the amount of tar and harmful particles inhaled. 2. The science behind smoking cigarettes. Combustion process: when a cigarette is lit, the heat of the burning tobacco turns it into smoke, releasing thousands of chemicals. Inhalation: the smoker inhales the smoke, which enters the lungs, and from there it enters the bloodstream through the lungs alveoli, air sacs. This process delivers nicotine and other chemicals into the body. Nicotine is a stimulant that affects the central nervous system. It creates a temporary feeling of pleasure by stimulating the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine. This is what leads to addiction. 3. The chemicals in cigarette smoke. Cigarette smoke contains over 7,000 chemicals, of which around 70 are known to cause cancer. Some key harmful chemicals include nicotine, the addictive compound that leads to dependence. Tar, a sticky substance that builds up in the lungs and contributes to diseases like emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Carbon monoxide, a poisonous gas that reduces the blood's ability to carry oxygen. Formaldehyde, a carcinogen also used in embalming. Benzene, a chemical linked to leukemia. Arsenic, a toxic substance found in rat poison. 4. Health risks of smoking. Cancer. Smoking is the leading cause of lung cancer and is also linked to cancers of the mouth, throat, bladder, pancreas, kidney, then several others. Cardiovascular diseases. Smoking causes narrowing of blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Respiratory issues. Smoking is a major cause of chronic respiratory diseases such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, emphysema, and chronic bronchitis. Weakened immune system. Smoking damages the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight infections. Premature aging. Smoking accelerates skin aging, causing wrinkles and a dull complexion. 5. Addiction to cigarettes. Nicotine addiction. Nicotine is highly addictive. It acts on the brain by releasing dopamine, creating a sense of euphoria. Over time, the brain becomes reliant on nicotine to function normally, leading to withdrawal symptoms when a person tries to quit. 6. The impact of second-hand smoke. What is second-hand smoke? This is the smoke exhaled by the smoker and the smoke emitted from the burning tip of the cigarette. It contains the same toxic chemicals that are inhaled by the smoker. Health risks for non-smokers. Second-hand smoke can cause lung cancer, heart disease, and respiratory diseases in non-smokers, particularly children and pregnant women. 7. The history of smoking. Early use of tobacco. Tobacco was first used by indigenous peoples in the Americas, where it had ceremonial and medicinal uses. After European colonization, tobacco became widely popular, especially in the form of smoking. Rise of cigarettes. Cigarettes became more popular in the 19th and early 20th centuries due to industrialization and mass production techniques. The invention of the cigarette-making machine in the late 1800s helped make cigarettes widely available. Health warnings. In the 20th century, health research linked smoking to various diseases, leading to the introduction of health warnings on cigarette packaging and smoking bans in public spaces. 8. Economic and social aspects of smoking. Global consumption. Despite the known health risks, smoking is still prevalent worldwide. Some countries have seen declines in smoking rates due to anti-smoking campaigns, while others continue to have high rates of smoking. The tobacco industry has historically been very profitable, and it has also been involved in many controversial marketing tactics aimed at increasing consumption, particularly among young people. Smoking and social class. Studies have shown that smoking rates tend to be higher in lower-income populations, and there is a significant social stigma associated with smoking in some parts of the world. 9. The process of quitting smoking. Nicotine withdrawal. When someone stops smoking, they experience withdrawal symptoms such as irritability, cravings, difficulty concentrating, and anxiety. These symptoms are caused by the body adjusting to life without nicotine. Cessation methods. There are several methods to quit smoking, including nicotine replacement therapy, NRT. This involves using nicotine in a form that doesn't involve smoking, like patches, gum, or lozenges, to help manage cravings. Medications. Prescription drugs such as varenicline, Chantix, and bupropion, Zyban, can help reduce cravings and withdrawal symptoms. Behavioral therapy, counseling, support groups, and mental health therapy can help individuals address the psychological aspects of smoking addiction. Cold turkey. Some people successfully quit smoking without the aid of medications or therapy by simply stopping all at once. 10. The benefits of quitting smoking. Immediate health improvements. Within minutes of quitting, heart rate and blood pressure drop. After 12 hours, carbon monoxide levels in the blood return to normal. Long-term benefits. Over the course of a few years, the risk of heart disease and stroke decreases. After about 10 years, the risk of lung cancer drops by half. Quality of life. Quitting smoking leads to better physical fitness, the improved taste and smell, and a reduced risk of respiratory infections. 11. Anti-smoking campaigns and policies. Public health campaigns. Governments and health organizations around the world have launched public health campaigns to reduce smoking. These include anti-smoking ads, restrictions on tobacco advertising, and smoking cessation programs. Legislation. Many countries have implemented policies to reduce smoking, such as banning smoking in public spaces, raising tobacco taxes, and requiring warning labels on cigarette packages. The role of the World Health Organization, the WHO. The WHO has played a major role in global anti-smoking initiatives, such as the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, FCTC, which aims to reduce tobacco consumption worldwide. 12. The future of cigarettes. E-cigarettes and vaping. In recent years, e-cigarettes and vaping have become popular as alternatives to traditional smoking. These devices heat a liquid that contains nicotine, but they produce fewer harmful chemicals than conventional cigarettes. However, the long-term health effects of e-cigarettes are still unclear. Tobacco-free future. Some countries have set goals to become a tobacco-free by the mid-21st century, promoting a future where fewer people smoke and more people quit. 13. Conclusion. The harmful effects. Smoking remains one of the most dangerous habits for health, causing a range of diseases and premature deaths. The importance of quitting. The benefits of quitting smoking are significant, and there are many resources available to help people stop smoking. Continued efforts. Global efforts to reduce smoking rates through legislation, education, and health campaigns are crucial in the fight against tobacco-related diseases.